Well, hello there. It's that time again. Yes, indeed. It has rolled around so quickly. It's time for the blog that truly blazes here on April the 23rd of 2017, a rainy Sunday afternoon. And as usual, I'm going to go over the energies of the end of last week's reading, what we're coming into now, and, of course, always most interesting to our inquiring minds, what lies ahead of us at the end of this upcoming week. So do stay tuned in with me. Indeed, it is an interesting ride. Okay, the first card was the last card of the previous week's reading. Now this card for us was the Fool. Very nice. Electric energy, freedom, rising above boundaries, breaking out of things that hemmed us in and saying, yes, I am going to take risks. I'm willing to go out there, try new things, do different things. It's what I need to do in order to express myself. So I hope you took advantage of this energy. I hope it was good for you. It was for me. I'm learning many new things, learning a new oracle, expanding my abilities. Just some really cool stuff is happening right now, more of which I'm going to share with you as time goes on. But know that this was a time to really open up the ways. And of course now as we go into new things, things at times can get a little difficult too, as we're going to see in the next card. That's right, the next card, the card for the present, what we're coming into now, is the Seven of Wands. Now Seven of Wands is a bit of a tough card. It's attributed to Mars and Leo, and it's called Valor, or Victory at Last Gasp. Now the Rider-Waite pictures this quite well as a man standing on top of a hill. He has a big large staff in his hand, and he's heroically fighting off 6 other guys with these big sticks that want to beat his butt. Not a comfortable position, an arduous position, slogging, fighting, struggling, but doing it. Staying on top of things. Now, why would this be? Well, a couple of things. For one thing, we are still in Mercury retrograde, and we can have our times with that. It can cause difficulty. It has for some folks that I know, again, depending on where Mercury's at in your chart, what sign it's in, there's a lot of things to come into play here. Also, we're coming into what's called the dark of the moon. It's right before new moon, and there's basically like no light. So energies can kind of get a little bit different, so to speak. There's nothing to be alarmed about. It doesn't mean big problems, at least not in my vocabulary, in my way of seeing it does not, but it's just saying that things may not be quite so smooth. You may feel like you're pushing to get changes that you want, and that may persist through a good part of the week, as we see in the next card. Yes, the next card, the card for the end of the week, is going to be the Two of Pentacles, or Two of Discs, as it's called in my Thoth Tarot. Now this is an energy of juggling, of working with our resources and trying to figure out exactly how the best way is to go. It's attributed to Jupiter and Capricorn. Jupiter wants to expand. Capricorn says, oh, we got to be careful. We got to count our pennies. We got to watch our dollars, and we got to make sure we save for a rainy day. It's that conservative, very structured sort of an outlook on things that does not lend itself well to Jupiter's generosity and giving things away or spending, so we may feel like we're kind of going nip and tuck a little bit. Now we do have a new moon on Wednesday. Yes, new moon in Taurus. Now new moons are always great times preceding those new beginnings. So if you've got a project in mind, this is a great time to start it. Despite the retrograde, just go ahead. If you got something new in mind you want to do, it's a great time to begin it. It's a great time to put those dreams into seeds and have them sprout within the next few weeks. Or if it's a longer term project, fine. It's a good time to start a long-term thing, as long as you don't have to sign a contract, okay? Make a huge commitment in order to do it because of the Mercury retrograde. So this can be an exciting time for us, and actually, despite struggles, it can be a productive time if we let it be. Okay, there you go. The blog blazed. You blaze with it. Thanks for watching the blog that blazes. I really appreciate it. Till I see you next week, many, many blessings.